course after that I took, and I started counting the Hispanics. I said, God, this is officers from all over the United States. And there was 3 Hispanics, and 2 were from Texas, and 1 from Puerto Rico, and 1 black man, which almost looked white. And I said, what is going on here, officer-wise? And I said that this is not right. And I found out that where these people came from different states, they were brought up because of their parents or their dad was in the military. And it was almost like the baton was handed on to them, and they took it, but they didn't have a mentor. That was their mentorship, but Hispanics and black people really didn't have that mentorship. I ran into the first black officer when I was a first lieutenant in California. It was Colin Powell. I didn't even know this. And I told my buddy, I've never seen a general before. Have you ever seen a black general before? Me neither. But I saw my very first one, and he was coming in, and I noticed that last name Powell, and I briefed him, because we always had to carry like a 3x5 card. You pull out your 3x5 card, you have your mission, everything written down on the back, and you just go down like this, and you kind of impress them when you do that. So, carry your mission statement on a 3x5 card. You'll impress people. Years later, I'm still in the military, and I got promoted through the ranks. It wasn't easy. You have to go to schools. You got to get good OERs, which means officer evaluation reports. You have to get different assignments that gear you up for the next assignment. And then you get to a point where it's very political. Believe me, you have to be political. You have to sell yourself like Lupe did. He sold himself. He just didn't know it. But he was a good salesperson, and he would sell himself. You have to be able to portray yourself and sell yourself, sell your goods. Your goods is you. You are your goods, and you're better than the next one, even if you aren't. I was impressed when he said he typed 100 words per minute. I said, man, I should have thought about that. I typed 50 words per minute, Lupe. You beat me by 50 other. And I said, man, Lupe, man. But yes, when you put goals and objectives, believe me, you'll set them. One of the goals that you need to put in, higher education. Put it in there. If you don't have a master's degree, it don't matter how old you are, you could be 50 years old. You could put that goal. Master's degree, doctor's degree, why not? I mean, if you have the funds and if you have the time available, and as long as you're alive and you're breathing, you still have time available. I've seen old people get degrees and they're 60, 70 years old. And I don't see many people, except maybe one, that's that age. So you can do it. I believe in you can do it. It's just setting time and being focused. Going through the ranks again, it was not easy. It came to a point you have to be very political. You have to be able to sell yourself. I was the number one trainer here in Houston, Texas when I was a captain. But that brought me to another level. And once you learn something, that thing that you learn will catapult you later on in life. And I found out that being a trainer catapulted me to be a division trainer as a colonel later on. Because I've been doing it at a brigade level, at battalion level, at a lower level. So when you learn something at a lower level, believe me, that could help you in the long run in a higher level. How much time I got left? Un minuto? I knew Joe was going to do this. He's Mr. Captain Hook, you know. To wrap things up, 26 years in the military, but I'm not only in the military, I'm also an accountant. And I work with this gentleman back there, Dave Mendoza. We're buddies up there in the war in the Houston airport system. He does property, and I do accounting. But also, I have to thank one person, and that's the guy upstairs, Jehovah God. When times get rough, and then very difficult times get rough, acknowledge him. If you acknowledge him, he'll direct you to your path. That's all I got, folks.